Maureen, we are ready for you. You can start.
Hello?
Yes, we can
I
hear
hope
you.
I'm heard.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear
Can
you.
you all see my screen?
Yes,
Yes, I
yes,
see your
yes.
screen.
Okay, so I'm going to start with a run through the application and then I'll probably show you a glimpse of the code. So at the moment, I have some users that have registered with the admin that can log in and use the system. So I'm going to log in as a receptionist. So this is what we have. When a visitor comes, the receptionist will ask them if they've been here before or not. So if they've been here before, say Emma registered today. Say Sheila has come in and she has been here before. As a receptionist, I'll type in her name. At the moment, I'm searching by name. Then when I search, I'll be taken to a place where I can put in their temperature, their new temperature for that day. And once I update, Sheila is here with the date and time and a changed temperature value. Then if the person hasn't been here before, that's when I'll go to the add new visitor button and then I fill in whatever is required. And he will be registered also. That's pretty much what the system can do at the moment. So you can view everyone that has been to the place here in this table and it's arranged according to the most currently registered person. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, at some point I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Eh,
Okay.
eh,
Yes, that's the application.
okay. Can you show us? Can you explain to us your code?
How do I start? Okay. So I'll start with the models, I think. I have a visitors model where I register the information pertaining to a visitor. And then I have a register table where I record the temperature each time a person comes back.
Okay.
Even when someone is new for the first time, I register all their information as well as their temperature. So I register in the visitors table as well as the register table at the same time when someone is new. But when the person is a return visitor, I only register them in the register table where I record the temperature. So the register table has a foreign key relationship with the visitors table, which is the visitor.
Okay.
So I'll go to the views. When you log into the application, you're taken to the index route, which displays a login form. And this is the view that renders the login form. Then when you log in, I authenticate you using the Django authentication package. And when you're authenticated, you're taken to the main page, which you saw with the registers table and all the other fields. If you're not authenticated, they just take you back to the login page. Then this is the view that handles the search. Once someone is a repeat visitor, you fill in their name in that search box, and when they are already in the system, you'll be taken to the HTML pages, so that where I filled in a new temperature. And if you're not there in the system at the moment, and I'm displaying a 404 error page, though I would want to just display an error message and show the person that that person isn't yet registered, and I redirect them to that same page. Then this is the view that handles the adding a new visitor, a new person. I get all the data from the form and then add it to the visitors table. But I first check if the visitor is already there, because I don't want someone to be added first. So if the visitor is already there, I return this HTTP response. And if it's not there, I add them to the visitors table and also register them in the register table for the first time. And then after that, I re-render that main page with all the new information. Then this view here is the one that handles a repeat visitor, the part where I add their temperature. So here, I first get the visitor using their ID. So I get the visitor from the visitors table. So if the visitor is there, then I'll get the temperature from the field, and then I add the visitor. I pick the visitor from the register. I get the registered visitor from the register table, and then I register the temperature and save. But each time I save, I re-render the page, the main page, with the new changed information. Yes, that's pretty much
Okay, thank you
how
very
I got it to work.
What are some of the challenges you faced before we can give our feedback?
The challenges. The main challenge I faced at first was because at first I had only one table in my models. I only had the visitors table, and the temperature was also being recorded there. So the challenge I was facing was when the person is a return visitor and you have to record the temperature. I don't even remember very well, but I faced a challenge there. That's why I separated the two. I don't remember exactly what I was getting, but things were not working well when I tried to edit just the temperature for a return visitor. And then another challenge I faced was deploying the app to Heroku. At first, my folder structure was should I say wrong or bad? My app could not be seen by Heroku, so I spent a very long time on that until I got some help. Yes, that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, what you said was right. Yeah, you needed two tables because in the long run with this system, there will be kind of like there will be a history for each visitor. on the temperatures they have been recording on,
Yes.
yeah, gradually. Yeah, so it helps that there is a record on the past temperatures. um Heroku, yeah, Heroku, there are two ways you can either deploy directly to Heroku, or you can use, or you can deploy through GitHub. Yeah, yeah. So the good thing, you managed to rectify that. Um,
Yes.
so far the system is okay. Just there are some usability issues that maybe I'm going to hint on. To add a new
Yes.
visitor, you could use a model like the way Afasha did, so that you don't leave the page, that pop-up model.
But I didn't leave the page.
You didn't leave. Eh. Wait.
Yes,
You left
it's only
the
the
search.
page
It's on.
visitor where I leave the page.
It's
Yeah,
on.
I need to
Yeah.
implement the model bit for that.
Yeah, for the search, also, uh,
Yeah,
find a way of keeping the user on this page alone.
on the same page.
Yeah. With regards to the register model, it's still the you have to change the temperature field from integer to either if to a float field, because these temperature guns they use at the entrance. Most of those temperatures have decimal places. Yeah, so I think you will change that into a form field. Yeah. Did you? I think that's all. Did you use any framework for the front end? CSS
No, I
framework?
did. This is CSS.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but so far so good. You've had your group member. He says he has his wife has issues, but I know you'll find a way of working together to make sure uh, at least he's involved at the end of this project. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but so far so good. Thanks for the effort, and yeah, do if at all we have any feedback from other group members, this is your time. Afasha, I saw you raising your hand. Eh? Yeah, if you want to do any feedback, or you have a question, yeah, you could you could pitch in. Yeah, or maybe also in the view where you were checking if at all a user is if at all a user exists before either adding them.
Before adding,
Yeah, there is some function, it's called get or create. Yeah, it searches the
it's
database.
called.
Get or create, it
Yes.
searches the database if at all that entity is there, and if they are not there, they are added. If they are there, they are returned.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's
You
good.
you'll check it and see how you can use it, but it's just a simple recommendation. Today when we have Phoebe in the chat, yeah. Afasha, he says you don't have any question. Kenumugi has a question. The ID optional field. How did you implement it? Kenumugi is asking
There.
you. Kenmug is asking in the chat, the ID optional field, how did you implement it?
The ID optional field, I don't understand.
Kenmugi, can you throw some light on your question?
Okay. During the questions when they were giving us the fields, most of them were required, but they told us the ID number was optional.
Yeah,
So
the national ID number.
yes,
Yes.
I don't even know if I took that into consideration, but
Yeah, but for if at all, you now like for the
oh,
models.
I did this in the model. You realize that the identification number field is given a property of blank is equal to true.
It is blank and there are two fields.
So when you're adding a visitor, you can either fill it or not, and you won't get any errors.
Yeah, exactly. Though there is another attribute I'm forgetting, but it is blank and another one. Yeah, if I remember it, I'll give it to you. Yeah, cause one, uh, oh, usually, I if I told you I had to use model forms, if I told you how to use model forms, and now like the attributes you can use here, they are both used to validate the forms and the models. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
possible.
Yeah. So yeah, but blank is equals true is correct. But I'm also yeah, I think it can work for both. Yeah. Yeah. This will do
So
both.
Emma,
Pardon?
would you recommend that someone uses model forms as opposed to the Django forms?
It depends. It depends. If at all, your form is not going to, if at all the fields you are getting from the user are equal, are the same as the fields in the models. Not repeat yourself. You can use the model form. Yeah, but if at all, there are some differences, or maybe there is some validation you have to do on the side, then it's better to do a standalone model, form classes, and standalone model classes. Yeah, but in most cases model forms can work for both.
Maybe have a different
Okay.
Yeah.
so that they are getting the form.
um, okay, thank you, Maureen. We have Kenny Mug is next, then Phoebe and Openi will be the last ones. Kenny Mugi, the floor is yours. Kenny Mugi and Mutiaba, we are waiting for you.
Opacity.
Kenny Mugi, can you unmute your microphone?
Okay, am I clear now?
Yeah, you are clear.
Okay, let me first take you through a walkthrough of the app. Of course, now a user has been logged in. So if I come and log in, I'll put in my username. For example, we have a user called Django. Put in a username and then the password. Then they'll log in. To log again, they'll have a list of all the previous contacts that have been saved. Um, Unfortunately, I am still having a few issues with the search part. I think it's the only challenge I'm still faced with. But for example, if a user comes in and they are already registered, you just come on the update button. When you click update, just add in the new temperature, 36.4. Then you update, see 36.4, it has been updated. You even get a cool information telling you that the temperature is now that. So if I want to add a new visitor, I just come to the add visitor part, fill in the necessary fields. Uh, so if I try to add this visitor, it won't allow me because I put a validation where the date has to be in future because there's no way you can register someone in the past. So if I pick today's date and then I add the user, so the user has been created called Jordan Cook. Yeah, so that is a run through of the project. So if you're done, you can always log out of the system. Maybe now to take you through a run of my code. I don't know if you can still see it. Can you see my code?
Yes, but you can increase the font.
Can I increase the fonts? Is that better?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. So I divided our project into three apps. Of course, the one that comes with the project name. Then I had one for track, which was in charge of keeping our contacts, and then the users app to handle our authentication. So in my track app, that's where I created the models. So among the models I created, only actually I only had one model. It was the contact model to create for our inputs, which I in turn I created my custom one contact form, which pulled from the contact one because I wanted to change a few things about it and the way it was appearing. I also wanted to do some cleanup on the date. The other part where you saw it was telling you that the date cannot be in the past. So that was it. And then for the update form, I also imported from the custom forms. So on my URLs, I don't have views for the login. I dedicated that part to Django's inbuilt generic forms. It has some inbuilt that handle the logout and the login. So all you have to do is just pass it the template name, and it will do everything for you. It has custom fields it gives you. So if you wish to override them, you can still go in the forms part and override the fields which you want to override. So I dedicated those the login and the logout to the custom views. Yeah. So I think pretty much that is actually my users app only has the login and logout templates. So I think that's it.
Okay, thank you very much for that brief presentation. I thought you were going to do it with the Mutiara, but for some reason the guy is quiet.
Unless he has something to supplement.
Okay, first talk about the challenges you faced during this
Oh,
project. Yeah.
at some point it felt overwhelming. There was a time where there were so many things. I think someone's mouth is on, and
Continue.
okay. As I was saying, for the challenges I faced, I think it's the same thing. Thatcher was asking. She asked, "Where do we import ABC?" And so you reach a point where you have so many things to import. Like you have the same things, but you can get them from different paths. So you have to ask yourself, of when do I need to import from a particular field and when do I import from a particular package? Like some you can get them from the auth part, some you can get them directly from for example, if you want like a certain model, you can get it from Django.models, and another one you can get it from Django.auth.models. So that bit of trying to ask yourself where is the difference between the two, when can I get which, I think that's the hardest part I faced. Okay, besides the search bar part, I'm having a few errors with it, but pretty much that's all.
Yeah. Okay. One advice I would give is for you to utilize the documentation as much as possible, because actually Django, they have a very simple documentation. Also the the tutorial I shared with you on MDN, it also has very good it's very well documented in case you have something to that you are looking for. um, Okay, yeah, but so far, make sure you finish up the search feature on over the weekend, yeah, because on Monday we are getting another project. On Monday we are getting another project, and that's, so that's when at the end of Monday, that's when I'll give out the final marks. So you notify me in case you are done with your project, so that I can review them over the weekend, and I'll send the marks out on Monday. Yeah, apart from that, I think Afasha, you have some questions, but we shall answer some of them later on. We have not finished the Green Mile. Yes. Hey, Maureen, yes, they are marks. Mm. They are marks. Yeah. Green My project. I'll talk about it at the end of the lesson, and uh, yeah. Afasha, you also asked, when do we exactly choose to create a Django app? Basically, it depends. Usually, uh, there are some parts of the system that uh, that you feel that may not be good to mix. Now, like if at all they tell you to kind of like design a blogging system, yeah. At some point, you may be kind of like of course you'll have the blog app, hmm? Yeah, but the blog app mostly, it's more or less kind of like uh, set apart from the users app. So you can have a users app and you can have a blog app, or maybe if at all there is another feature that you want, or maybe they want to track the users of the blog or something. You can also have a tracking app. And the good thing with those apps, they're just there to help you manage your project better. But if at all there is a model in the users app that you want to use in the blog app, you can easily import that model normally, because as long as you kind of like define the import path, you can still utilize all the models in different apps. Now take an example of Django itself. The admin is a different app, right? Yeah. And if at all you want to use the admin, yeah, you import it and then you use it to do whatever you want. Yeah. So the Django admin, it's an inbuilt app, but you can also create your own apps, and you can at will import models, actually even templates. Yeah, you can have one app that has all your templates, but for the other apps you can actually import that template so that it can be used by the other apps. Yeah, so basically it gets down to kind of like separation of concerns, and organizing your project in kind of like bits that actually make sense. Yeah. But in case you want anything, you can still import it from wherever it is. Okay, hope I answered you there. Phoebe and Openi, we are ready for you, because they're the last people. Openi? Yes, Openi.
Yes, are you able to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, on our side, uh, right now, we have to appreciate,
Openi, what are you saying?
I'm saying,
Mm.
what we take to implement the
What is wrong? What is wrong? What are the blockers?
I'm still having issues with setting up the Django environment, and I was also still trying to look at run through the videos that you people had the previous weeks. But I'm hoping, like since you're saying by Monday, when you're supposed to like, give out the max, or like show us the max, I wanted to you to give us that Sunday. By Sunday, you send it back.
What about Phoebe? Phoebe, are you there so that you can back up what your group member is saying? Phoebe, are you there? Okay, opinion.
I'm there.
And what do you have to say? Okay. Opening on Monday, we expect to have a full project. Uh, I think you passed through all the materials that we have shared with you, and also if at all you have any friends in class, involve them in this, because we don't want to move at different paces. Yeah, we don't want to move at different paces, because we want to move together. Um, Rachel, you also said you had to link up with your group member Simon. Did you finally link up? Rachel, are you still here?
Yes, I'm still there.
Did you link up?
We haven't yet linked up.
Why? Why
He
is
says
this?
that he's busy doing some coursework. He's too busy actually. I don't know when he will be free.
Can you work with Openi and Mirembe to get something done?
Beg your pardon?
Can you work with Openi and Mirembe to get something done?
Okay.
Yes, Openi, Mirembe, and Rachel get something done. I think by Monday. Then Afasha has been talking about the Green Mile project. The Green Mile project, Eric told me that he broke down everything for you guys. You don't need mock-ups, because if at all we give you mock-ups, then everyone will design the same thing that looks alike. Yeah, which is not good. And there will be a lot of plagiarism if at all people are implementing the same mock-up. Yeah, so I think use the workflow. You will use the workflow they gave you so that you can implement that. Okay, hope I've answered you, Afasha. Afasha, have I answered you? Anyway, like I said, mockups won't be available, because if at all we give you mockups, there will be a lot of plagiarism. Everyone will design the same layout. Yes, but Eric says he gave you a workflow of what you have to follow for the Green Mile. So you should please follow that. No mockups will be coming. If at all you want mockups, I think Adobe XD is there. Yeah, you can use Adobe XD and create your own. Yeah. Yeah, Adobe XD. I think what else can be used? There is Adobe XD. Then there is the Figma. Yeah. Rachel says they didn't receive the. I will make sure Eric gives them to you.
Guys, if you can. If you can check the Green Mile PDF, I think that there is a mock-up, a walkthrough of the project.
Yeah, for 1 year. Kenny Mugi, you are saying those programs jam to work on some of your machines. I think Figma is in the browser, not so? Yes. Yeah, Figma is in the browser. It should work. And you don't have to install. Yeah. Ken Mugi, I think I've answered you. Okay, now moving forward, on Monday, like I said, I'm going to be sharing another project. Yeah, it will be bigger, of course. Yeah, but to make sure at least everyone is up to speed. Yeah, because it looks like some people are are there and yet others are not. Yeah. So at least we have to do more. We have to do more so that we are on the same level. Then after next week we shall start on with the exactly that is what I was coming to. The Django REST framework. We shall start it after next week. Yeah. After the second project, we shall start the Django REST framework. Then after the framework, we shall leave you guys to do the Green Miles project, because the Green Miles is your final year project. Should I say final year end of course project? Yeah. So after the REST framework, that's when you will be able to finish the Green Mile project in your favorite back end and front end framework. Yeah. So after next week, that's when we shall start the Django REST framework. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's all for today. I'm waiting for you on Monday so that we can actually I may even share it. Wait, Davis. Davis says my group member for Green Mile project is no longer with us. Are we going to work in groups? Yeah, I think you're. Wait. The Banagram groups.
Yeah.
For the final project. Davis, we shall try to get you new group members. Yeah, we shall try to work with. Kalisa is trying to ask Davis to join her. Yeah, but we shall jumble the groups and make sure everyone is accommodated. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah. So Davis should not worry about that. Any more questions? Fasha, I see you're typing. Yeah. Also, Eric has shared the Google Doc that has the Green Mile project. Yeah. Eric is working on the authentication bit. Yeah. Yeah, but if you don't have any questions, then I think we should call it a day. We should call it a day, and let's meet on Monday. I'll make sure I send the project before the session. Yeah. If we don't have any questions, then we can call it a day. Thanks for all that presented today. Afasha is asking why we don't develop one Green Mile project. You mean for everyone? No. That means a lot of people want to work. Yeah. But when the groups are smaller, yeah, people put in the effort to work. Yeah. Very many people, they are hard to manage on such big projects. Yeah. Yeah, we can still track you when you are two. Yeah, we can still track you when you are two, because we can use either Pivotal Tracker. Yes, we can still track you. Yeah, but the issue with very many people, some people find a way of dodging. If even right now people are finding reasons to dodge. Now what if when people are very many? Yeah. So I still believe the smaller the groups, the more effective they are. Yeah. Is that clear? Exactly. At least 4 people. No. 2 is the number. Yeah. All right, guys. See you on Monday, and I'm going to share this session at the end of the lesson. Okay, right. See you.